Hey everybody, welcome back to Brainiac Baseball's 1982 Detroit Tigers season replay. Today's matchup is between the Boston Red Sox and the Detroit Tigers at Tigers Stadium. On the mound for the Red Sox today is John Tudor, whose record is 5-2 with a 3.36 ERA. And pitching for the Tigers today is Dave Rozema, whose record is 5-2 with a 2.44 ERA. Okay, today is a big day for Brainiac Baseball. We are having the start of round one of the robot races. That'll take place today. During the seventh inning stretch, our contestants for today is Jeremiah M. versus Kent S. And we will show you today what exactly you all will be playing for. And so when we get to the seventh inning stretch, we're going to reveal the prizes, and then we'll have that race. And then we will continue on until every match is over. The winner moves on. The loser gets placed for scraps. So let's go ahead and get started with today's game. We are facing the Red Sox. And lefty John Tudor's on the mound. We do not fare too well versus left-handers. So I'm definitely concerned, especially after Jack Morris gave up 6 runs yesterday. Only 2 were earned as Dave Rozema's on the mound. The Red Sox in the current lineup today are batting .313 against him in 66 plate appearances. All of the bullpen is available because we did have a day off yesterday. So there was nothing of note as far as transactions or anything from yesterday. Let's take a look at the lineup for today versus the left-hander John Tudor. This is basically our lineup versus lefties. Nothing really new here other than we're going to put Rickey Henderson in center field and Glenn Wilson will be in right as he normally is versus left-handers, and Andre Dawson will take a seat for this game. So Gibby will be in left. Normally we just rotate the outfield. We move Henderson to left. We have Dawson in center field. Dawson will not be playing in today's game. Otherwise, all the other players are healthy and ready to go. Let's go ahead and pull up the season stats for both teams, and we'll go ahead and do the lineup rundown. For the Boston Red Sox, batting leadoff and DHing today is Shelle Tarver. Batting second at second base is Marty Barrett. Batting third at third base is Wade Boggs. Batting cleanup in right field is Clint Hurdle. Batting fifth in left field is Jim Rice. Batting sixth at first base is Dave Stapleton. Batting seventh in center field is Fred Lynn. Batting eighth at shortstop is Roy Smalley. And batting ninth and catching today is John Stearns. Dave Rozema's on the mound. Let's take a look at his log. Take a good long gander at it. He went 8 innings. That was technically a complete game. He did take the loss, though, moving his record to 5-2. He had 4 strikeouts. That's a bummer. He pitched so well that game and just came up short. I believe that was a 2-1 loss for Detroit, where John Mayberry hit a home run for our only run. Here's his overall stats. Take a look here. Opponents are batting .193 against him. 25 Ks in 59 innings pitched. He got off to a bad start with his walks, but he seemed to really settle in now. You know the rest of the stuff. We've seen a lot of Dave Rozema this year. So let's go ahead and take a look at the defensive alignment for the Tigers today. Same as it ever was. And Shelle Tarver leading off against Dave Rozema. They have not faced each other before as Tarver hits a ground ball to Lou and Whitaker tosses him out. 1 down now for Marty Barrett. Barrett goes oppo for a base hit. Barrett has a little bit of speed, slightly above average. Wade Boggs, who was injured last time we faced the Red Sox, and Barrett steals second. So what is Parrish? I know maybe you're wondering this as I am. What is Parrish's caught stealing percentage now? 15%. His defensive wins is negative at this point. So much worse than last year. What went wrong for Parrish? So runner in scoring position with an 0-1 count for Boggs. And Boggs hits a grounder to first. And Brock boots it. Come on. Unbelievable. An error by Brock allows the run to score, and Boggs, of course, is safe at first. One down, it's 1-0 Boston. Clint Hurdle up next. Flipping it out to left center field. Gibby makes the play. And with 2 down, here's Hall of Famer Jim Rice. He hits a sharp line drive to left, and Gibby catches it for the 3rd out. So we go to the bottom of the 1st, down 1 run. Here is the Tigers lineup for today's game. Batting leadoff and playing second base is Sweet Lou Whitaker. Batting second at shortstop is Alan Trammell. Batting third at third base is Mickey Hatcher. Batting cleanup and catching today is Lance Parrish. Batting 5th and DHing is Reggie Jackson. Batting 6th at center field is Rickey Henderson. Batting 7th in right field is Glenn Wilson. Batting 8th at first base is Greg Brock. And batting 9th in left field is Kirk Gibson. John Tudor on the mound for the Red Sox, coming off a 15-5 season. I think we faced him once before. There we go. Yep, and he took a no decision, going 5 1/3, giving up 11 hits. So that's a pretty good game for our batters. We do not hit lefties very well. So maybe today we'll have a little bit of an advantage since we've already taken it to him once. Fastball tops out at 89 miles an hour. It's his highly rated pitch. Is 90 for the fastball. Sliders above average. He mixes in a curve and a changeup. So 4 pitches for John Tudor. He goes to arbitration this year, too. I wonder if Boston will be able to afford him. He might be a nice pickup for Detroit in the offseason. There's the defensive alignment for the Sox. And here is Sweet Lou leading off against John Tudor. Lou hits lefties really well, but he is 0 for 8 versus John Tudor in his career. And Tudor walks Lou to start off the game. Let's hit and run. Let's get things moving early here. Trammell does have a home run in his career versus Tudor. Ground ball to short. And Whitaker's safe at second. Only play was to first. That's going to bring up Mickey Hatcher, probably our team MVP so far. Batting .364 versus lefties, and he pops it up on the infield. Looks like the shortstop Smalley's going to catch it on the fringe of the grass. So 2 down for Parrish. Parrish crushes lefties, batting .349, and he pops it up. So the leadoff walk will go for Notch, and we go to the top of the second. 1-0 Red Sox. Dave Stapleton will lead off the second inning. He was injured last series, missed the whole series. Back in there at first, so it looks like JT has the day off. I can't imagine they'd play Tarver over Jason Thompson, especially since Thompson had 8 home runs and was among the league leaders when we faced him last time. Fred Lynn up next, and he gets a base hit up the middle. So runner at first for Roy Smalley. Can't imagine Lynn would be running. That was a base hit into right field. Lynn holds it second. 3rd hit for the Red Sox today. So 1 down, runners on first and second for Bad Dude John Stearns. And Stearns hits a grounder to second. Let's turn 2. Oh, come on. Only play was to first. So 2 down, runners on second and third for Shelle Tarver. Tarver batting .286 with 2 home runs. So he's no slouch as he flies out to right. And that'll do it. So we go to the bottom of the second. We have Reggie, Rickey, and Wilson due up. Reggie does not hit lefties well, but, he's been pounding home runs lately. Hey, base at the center field. Reggie comes through in the clutch. We can count on Reggie now. Runner on first for Rickey Henderson. I actually trust Reggie a lot more than I trust Rickey at this point. As Henderson gets a base hit to the left. No, we're not going to try to get an extra base out of Reggie. Okay, so first and second, it's our first 2 hits of the game against Tudor. And Glenn Wilson batting .472 versus lefties. That's why he's in there. And his defense, of course, is stellar. Ground ball to short. And, of course, they double up Rickey Henderson running. Jackson is safe at third. And that'll leave it up to Greg Brock, who grounds out to short. Okay, so another wasted opportunity. Our offense has just been miserable lately. Top of the third, Marty Barrett leading off with a base hit up the middle. Barrett is 2 for 2 on the day. Wade Boggs is up next. Ground ball to third. Go around the horn. No, of course not. Barrett safe at second. 1 down. Runner on second for Clint Hurdle. And Hurdle gets a hit, and it's 2-0 Boston. For a team that's 7 games under 500, they are crushing our best pitcher. Jim Rice up next with a ground ball to short, and it's a double play. Damage is done. It's 2-0 Boston. Gibby leading off against John Tudor. What is his percentage? 70% to steal second base. And, man, this is 3 lefties in a row versus a lefty. Maybe not my best lineup configuration. There we go. Base hit by Whitaker into center field. So consecutive innings that we lead off with 2 hits. So at least we have a chance this time, I feel like. First and third. Hitting and running with Tram. Ground ball to short. That should score Gibby. It does. Whitaker safe at second. And Tigers are on the board. RBI for Tram. Let's see if Hatcher can tie it up. Hatcher base into left field. Nicely done. Will Whitaker score? He does. It's all tied at 2. Do we go for a double? I think we have to. Let's put the pressure on him. Can Hatcher get to second base? No! Son of a bitch. Jim Rice, not a strong arm in left field, never really known for his defense. Throws out Hatcher, who's really not known for his speed. So I guess that was truly a 50-50 proposition. Parrish walks, so inning's not done yet. And Reggie, a chance to do something good, strikes out looking. Well, we tie the game up and run ourselves out of a potential big inning. We go to the top of the fourth. Dave Stapleton leading off against Dave Rozema. Jeez, a home run by Stapleton, crushing it, and it's 3-2, 444 feet on Stapleton's 4th home run. And you can't win every ball game. I realize that. And we're in first place in May with a starting rotation where we can only count on 2 pitchers, and both of them have let us down this time through the rotation, as Smalley gets a base at the left. So 1 down, runner on first for John Stearns. And another base hit. Unbelievable. 8 hits against Rozema. And I guess we have to pull the outfield in here. Try to keep the ball in front of us and maybe prevent a base hit from scoring a run. And a line drive to center field. I think Henderson should be able to make the play. He does. And yet Smalley still tags up and takes third. So first and third now with 2 down. Marty Barrett at the plate. Ground ball to short. And Trammell throws him out. So the Sox get the lead back. It's 3-2. We've got Henderson, Wilson, and Brock due up against Tudor at 54 pitches. And Henderson gets his second hit. I mean, Dewey tried to steal with Henderson. Henderson was successful in his last attempt. He's got 10 stolen bases now in 22 attempts. He is, I guess, a left-hander, a 73%. I can't do it. We have Glenn Wilson up. Glenn Wilson does hit lefties exceptionally well. And he strikes out. So now he has to steal to get in a scoring position because Brock is a lefty, and we know he sucks versus left-handers, and he's thrown out. No chance, and then Brock strikes out. We suck so bad right now. We're 8-9 this month. So first time under 500 all season, for the month. What I'm trying to say is we're under 500 for the month of May, which is the first time we've been under 500 in a month in quite a while. As Boggs grounds out, and then Hurdle gets another base hit. How far do we go with Rozema? Oh, it's a double now. It was almost a base hit right to Henderson, but a Hurdle with his 74 speed manages to beat it out. So 9 hits against Rosie, and there's hit number 10. So that's it. That is just total crap. I don't know how we could beat the good teams and just get crushed versus the terrible, terrible teams. So we're going to bring in Rick Aponte, getting an opportunity to pitch at the big league level because we really just don't have anybody good. As Stapleton hits a ground ball to short, and Aponte digs ourselves out of the hole. 4 runs and 10 hits now for the Red Sox as Kirk Gibson steps in, hitting a high fly ball to center field. There's 1 down. Sweet Lou up next, and Lou hits a ground ball to short. And Trammell pops it up on the infield. Carried to the outfield grass. To the top of the 6th, we have Fred Lynn due up with Smalley and Stearns. We have a lefty, a switch hitter, and a right-handed hitter. Now, Lynn does not hit righties as well as he does lefties for some stupid reason. As he crushes this one, but easy play for Wilson. There's 1 down. Switch hitter Smalley goes to left, and Gibby makes the catch. 2 down for John Stearns, and Stearns hits a grounder to Brock, and Brock makes the play. Good job by Aponte. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Don't forget, we have the robot race coming up, and we reveal the prizes as well. John Tudor at 80 pitches as Hatcher, little nubber in front of the plate. Stearns jumps on it, throws him out at first, 1 down. Lance Parrish, line drive to center field. Fred Lynn makes the play. And Reggie pops it up. This team is pathetic right now. I just want to trade every one of these sucky players. We're going to take out Ricardo Aponte. Good job by him. Okay, so we're going to bring in a left-hander for sure, and it looks like it's going to be Kami. Keith Comstock will come in. We're going to bring him in because he's pitched the least amount of innings so far. He's given up 4 home runs, though, in 18 innings pitched. Opposed bag 274 against him. He's got a save. He's got a bluey. And he's going to face Shelle Tarver, who does not have a hit versus left-handers. And he grounds up to third. There we go, one down. Marty Barrett up next. You know, we haven't switched over to the in-game stats. Let's take a look at Marty Barrett. 2 for 3 is a stolen base today. Ground ball to short by Barrett. 2 down, and here's Wade Boggs. Boggs 0 for 3. Crushes it. There's the 5th home run given up by Comstock. Unbelievable. Up to a lefty, and then he comes back and he plunks Hurdle. You know what? I admire that about you, Comstock. We're going to keep you in there against Jim Rice, even if you give up a long one. Ground ball. Ground ball second. Good job by Comstock. I don't care if you gave up a home run. You got to make him pay for that. Hey, it's robot race time. Let's go to the robot race. And we're going to reveal, as you take a look here at the bracket, it's Kent versus Jeremiah today. Tomorrow's game will be, race will be Don T versus Jonathan P. And then the third game of the series will be John M versus Rob S. So that'll be this series, and then we go on the road to face the Brew Crew. There'll be no robot race then, and we come back home. We'll continue with Diamond Princess and Douglas B. Okay, so here is the race for today. Let's go into super full screen mode. And while we're here, we're going to reveal the prizes for the contest. First prize is this Rollie Fingers autographed portrait, one of 10,000 autographs in this set. Hall of Fame reliever, here shown on his Oakland A's team. So that is going to be the grand prize winner. There might be something else thrown in, but that's the main prize. Second prize will be this 1973 Rollie Fingers baseball card. I won't say mint condition, but pretty close. I pulled this from an actual rack pack of 1973 cards last Christmas. So it's fresh from the pack and put directly into these top loaders. So maybe a gradable card. Third prize is this baggie of Rollie Fingers mustache hair, clipped hair. That's the third prize. So that's what we're playing for this contest. And today we get the first round started off with Kent versus Jeremiah. There's 45 seconds on the clock. We're going to count down from 3. We'll start this race, and then the winner will move on, and the loser becomes spare parts. So here we go. Good luck to our 2 contestants. 3, 2, 1. Bam! Okay. Well, so they're out of the starting blocks. A pretty fair race so far. Kent S. taking the early lead. And it does seem like, from what we've seen with other races, when you fall far behind, you usually make a strong run to the finish. So I don't know if it's a pattern. I don't know if that's what we come to expect. But Kent S. taking the early lead through the halfway point. Jeremiah M. making it a race here as he's coming up to even with Kent with 7 seconds to go. Who's going to break away? Oh, there it is! Jeremiah M. puts on the turbo boost and wins. Kent closes his eyes. He knows he's as good as dead, as we're going to bust him up, take him apart, use him for spare parts. Congratulations to Jeremiah, who's going to advance to the next round. We're going to go ahead and just add his name here to the bracket, so we all know it's in there. Jeremiah M. Congratulations to making it to the second round. Let's get back to today's race, as all the followers just left. But there's still the rest of the game to be played. We have John Tudor on the mound still at 85 pitches. He's got Rickey, Wilson, and Brock due up. We're down by 3, and I was going to say we have a chance, but Henderson strikes out. That's 4 Ks for Tudor. 1 down now for Glenn Wilson. 0 for 2. He always hits lefties so well. There we go. Can't do it when we need it, but he'll get maybe a rally started here with a base hit. Now we have Brock due up. Brock has just been horrible. Costly error, and he's 0 for 2. And here he hits into a double play. Oh, no, it's actually, you can't turn 2. Turn down the afterburners and beat out the potential double play. So Gibby with 2 down, Brock at first. We need a big hit, and he just takes a strike 3 looking. Terrible, terrible job. We have no clutch hitting right now. We're going to take out Keith Comstock. I salute you for hitting hurdle. We are going to bring in our most overused pitcher, and that is Tom Hume. 21st appearance, 0-0 record, a 2.84 ERA. Opponents are batting 244 against him. He's got a save on the season. And he has been pretty decent for us, so we'll give him that much credit. As Stapleton, who's 1 for 3 with that home run. Oh, come on. He goes Oppo on a deep drive, 400 feet, and it's 6-2. People are leaving the stands, and I don't blame them. We suck so bad right now. As Hume strikes out Smalley, and John Stearns steps in with 2 down, and there's a fly ball. So Stapleton has 2 home runs today, giving him 6 on the season. That's pretty impressive. You don't see too many multi-home runs, games very often. So we go to the bottom of the 8th. It's 6-2. Sweet Lou leading off, lining out to center field. There's 1 down. Tram's up next. Ground ball to third, and Hatcher. Ground ball to second. Absolutely pitiful performance. I'm going to leave Hume in there. I mean, there's no point in bringing in another relief pitcher, even though these are all lefties he's going to face. So either they'll pour it on, or we'll just get through this and move on with our lives. Yeah, Tarver gets his first hit. So now every Red Sox batter has a hit. And a line drive to second by Barrett. Whitaker snags it. Tarver back safely at first. 1 down now for Boggs. Boggs hits a grounder to short. Of course. Can't turn 2. And then Hume strikes out Smalley. Who was that? Hurdle, right? Yeah. So second strikeout only for Tigers pitchers today. If we go to the bottom of the 9th, Tudor has been pretty much masterful today. And we've run ourselves out of a couple opportunities as Parrish grounds out to second. Reggie 1 for 3 on the day. Strikes out on a pitch at 2 feet outside. 6 Ks for Tudor. It's down to Rickey. What a bunch of hot garbage. Tigers lose 6-2. I mean, I have no idea who the player of the game is. Everybody sucked in that game. No trade offers. Let's take a look at the standings. Yeah, Tigers have a half-game lead now. We've lost 3 in a row, and we have got nothing going right for our team. Let's take a look at the transactions. Mike Norris out for 8 days. He was a pitcher that was on the trade blocks I was looking at, but I don't think he's going to get it done for us. Davey Lopes retires, age 37, it says. He didn't play in 81. And, of course, he hasn't played this season either. So that seems like kind of an early retirement. He played until he was 40. He was on the Oakland A's. I think he bounced around a bit. But he is done. And then Larry McWilliams out 5 weeks. Okay, we'll pull up the box score and get out of here. Wow, it's 2 games in a row. We've lost 6-2. That was a bummer, but we did have the robot race. That was fun. Sayonara to Kent. Congratulations to Jeremiah, as we're waiting for this to pop up. There we go. As always, I appreciate everyone following along. Like and or subscribe. If you're a subscriber, you can get in on these contests. I'm sure when this contest is over, we'll have something else to do where I can give away some fun stuff. Let's see. Tigers player of the game. I mean, Henderson had 2 hits, but he got thrown out in the base pass for the 13th time. I don't know why I do it. He's so horrible. Nobody else deserves it. I mean, nobody deserves it. I guess we have to give it to Henderson, but he just sucks so bad. Rosie takes the loss. I mean, he just gave up a ton of hits. He's 5-3 now, losing consecutive starts. The bullpen was trash. John Tudor dominated, goes to 6-2. So that's it. We're going to come back tomorrow with our second game of the 3-game series and another robot race. Until then, everyone, have a great night.